y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Dikembe. Go drop some likes on all his YouTube shorts right now. His link will be in the description below. Go subscribe. He is a part of the IRL gang. He shows support to the channel, so make sure you guys go subscribe. Alright, it's free, it's easy, it's nothing. Let's get into the video. Look at this real quick, man. I really do. The game has changed. Now the game has been changed. Alright? Read these words. The next evolution ultra real gameplay has arrived on new gen with NBA 2K23. The next evolution. That doesn't mean this first year they didn't give us this ultra real gameplay. They started in 21 next gen. Then with 22 next gen. Now we're with 23 next evolution. See how things keep evolving. Evolution means to evolve. So if you guys don't know what evolution means, it means to evolve. So we're not going backwards. New ways to attack off the dribble at the rim are matched against an intuitive one-on-one positional shading system. Now I'm going to drop in this video from a YouTuber badge plug where he talks about somebody who went out to the event to play it, and they said that the paint defense was still horrible. Now this is the thing going out now, that paint defense is horrible. That was for current gen that they was talking about, but I guess now people are trying to slide that on the next gen too, make it seem like the paint defense is horrible too. I don't know, because content dunks are no. You gotta understand the whole game, how I see it. So they're trying to make it seem like the paint defense is bad. And the paint defense is really not bad, right? It wasn't bad on next gen. But this one, going to lay up the rack and stuff like that, certain big man, always a block every time. You gotta understand that's not realistic. Even when you're playing against a big man in real life, let's say I'm hooping, right? And I'm playing against a big man in real life, and I go up. It's depending on me and him. It depends on him to know how to get my shot and block it, and him to jump properly. It's not just because he's big he's going to get my shot. You understand that? That's not realistic. So that's why they're trying to push for this more ultra realistic. Now you're seeing, if you go watch my last videos, you're seeing the double pump, the acrobat layups. That's going to be in NBA 2K23. All right. A lot of people will start to talk about this stuff because I'm going to listen. I always say stuff that people, they don't be aware of it, man, and then they just take it and run with it. But cool. All right. I was showing off early, like, yo, the double pump. Not even the fact that, okay, everybody has double tapped X. That's not what I care about. What I'm saying, oh, I brought to show people. It's the fact of how it's more usable now. It correlates with the badges now. Grace under pressure, acrobat. It correlates now. It works properly now with Giant Slayer, right? And it's getting better. It's not there yet. I would say it's at like a 50% because there's still certain things that play out in the game where they don't have enough animations where you can keep going. You know, it depends off the euro or certain animation that you do, and they should be able to let you switch it up a little bit more, do like an under cradle or something in the air like that. They need to work on stuff like that, right? But they're getting here with this ultra. Come on, we never had this in 2K trailers or news descriptions, right? Then the one-on-one positional shading system. This lets me know that now on one-on-one play, you against somebody else now, you going against someone else now, there's going to be a whole different play out how things exchange between one another. Now, we seen it in the trailer with how Lonzo Ball was getting bumped, right? And I'm going to show you guys how they're touching on all these things, right? They're touching on them, but they're doing it slowly. They're never going to just do something, just, oh, turn this up, you'll see, right? So you see how Lonzo was getting bumped, right? The one-on-one positional shading system to unlock. Intuitive. Now, intuitive means internal. So when we say internal, how are we going to correlate this to a video game? How are we going to match this up to a video game, right? Think about it, internal. If I have a computer that's right here next to me, right, and has an internal hard drive, that means it's built with certain components that make it react and respond a certain way or work a certain way, right? Certain speeds, RAM, whatever the case is. So when we take that to 2K now, intuitive with our my players. So this is letting me know from the rip, this is the craziest news you're going to get, and I break between other people's news, other people's little leaks and words that they get, right? I see what 2K is doing. I want to wonder and focus on what they're doing, because we never think about it like that. We think they're trying to make a game for us all the time. We never think about it like, hold up, you know what? Maybe let me see how they may try to make the game, because they always say, even though we play the game, we nicer than them and stuff. Like, okay, I get it, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand what I'm saying. So we seen the one-on-one positional shading system when Giannis bumped. I think it was what's his name, PJ, in the trailer. You seen Giannis get the bump contact animation. What is that? One-on-one, intuitive, body, internal, right? We dealing with Giannis, right? When you build a Giannis type build, you got that strength. PJ Tucker a little smaller, Giannis gonna be able to bump him. So what does that mean for other smaller players? You make a Giannis build with some strength this year. Now there's new mechanics and functions that let me know. Functions, I didn't say that word, but functions that let me know that because we seen in the trailer, we don't got that in this game where you bumping somebody. No, we got some post takeover, you move them out, but we don't got no pro hop step and you bump them. We don't have that. I studied animation so much, we don't have nothing like that. That's that fluent. Oh, you can keep doing it. So that already let me know that correlates and lines up with this intuitive one-on-one positional shading system. Okay, and that means for offense and defense. It's not just gonna be a one-on-one system for just only offense. It's gonna be for offense and defense. Even now, listen. Shading system to unlock even more control in the most authentic basketball experience yet. So I want to show y'all a quick link just in case you guys, because a lot of people cannot keep up with the information, just have it in their head and be like, yeah, I know what he's talking about, I get it. Yeah, no, I know I got to show examples a lot, so this is why I do this. I'm not trying to stretch stuff out, but I just like to do this so y'all can see the examples on screen. You see this? They're showing us why it shows so close, the bump technology. See how they showed Lonzo bump and then he gets like a kind of bump too, like, yeah, I'm still here. It's blurry on this one. You guys can go watch the real trailer. This is just on Twitter, but he gets the bump like, yeah, he's good and he's still there, right? Then you see another bump. Giannis bumping him and he got his hands. He like this. Come on. Come on now. Now, don't get me wrong. That can be a takeover animation. See, we always like, I say, yo, if I was to sit here with you guys and go deep, here's the pre-order. Everything you get, this is how it looks. See, this is just slight small gems, small petty gems that they send us, but it's small. Look at this 2K23. Can't wait for my 2K23 backpack. Oh, stop playing. But look at this. Ah, man, this is where they just mess up at, like, and they just show, like, listen, by the time probably the next 2Ks, they probably gonna clean this up, but I'm still gonna be able to give y'all the gems and see through, man. 2K can't just hide nothing from OG. But right now, they not doing too well with that. Y'all can see right here. Look, we see how everything looks. If 2K was, right, making a big, huge change, this is why I tell y'all, relax your minds, don't get too crazy. If they was making some crazy, big, huge change, right, we would see certain icons change. We're getting the same double XP coin. Why not change this double XP coin? For all the people that be like, yo, clickbait, whatever the case is, it's not clickbait. It honestly is not. It's just predicting. You might as well come at me like, man, that's not coming out. You're wrong, bro. They're not doing it this way. And then when it comes out, they do it that way. Then people change their mind. Man, it always happens. It's a cycle. The arm sleeves, all this stuff looks the same, similar. The shirts, all the little items that they showing on the screen, the icons, even the boost icon. That's how deep I go into it. I know that every little thing matters. Every little thing is a piece to the game. Everything is like a code in the game. So if the boost looks the same, you see what I'm saying? If the coin looks the same, if the arm sleeves look the same, and listen, I go deep in detail. It could have been a different texture. They could have changed the colors of this or changed how the stances look on it. Like, you know, they got the same little looking pictures for the boost thing. It lets me know they're using a lot of repeated things, man. The stuff that's going to get changed is certain animation functions. They're trying to slow the game, right, and get it to a point where it's not left right. Right now it's left right fade. Everybody be on small guards, left right fade. That's the hardest thing to stop in the game. And then you'll have another player that come down and they do ISO with a bigger build and they do the contact dunks. So they're trying to slow that down. For me, it's not hard to stop, but for the average player who doesn't want to sit there and keep up with it or learn how to get through the cracks and the codes to play defense on it, it's annoying. I get it. Okay, so let's talk about this now. Glitch builds, I do not think will be in NBA 2K23. Here's my reasoning for it. They're going towards ultra realistic, as I showed you guys on the screen, right? Ultra realistic. Now, if they're going towards that, that means they're touching up every single thing. Every single thing. To me, it felt like this 2K was an IRL basketball year for me. Just because of how my mindset was and how I played the game and how I utilized their new mechanics. The left stick, the double clutches on the layups, the shooting the fades and the side steps, the gathers, the hezzies, all that. Making the hype in videos, right? Other people are picking up on it slightly. Other people getting into it like, okay, we getting there. But what changed the game and killed this game, I think, from that, and I think 2K even knows this, yo. I'm trying to tell you, yo. See, this is why I just wish, like, the devs, somebody would say something. Because I feel like I really be kicking real gems, and I feel like they really want their game to go towards IRL. Look at it, ultra realistic in the little descriptions, realistic gameplay, and real authentic basketball. So understand this. The left-right is something that people get to choose to do. You understand that? Y'all see how I'm going out there and I'm playing real-life basketball play style, winning games. I'm not doing the left-right, say I got to cop out or just start doing the left-right because I have to. So understand it's a mindset. And it doesn't mean that it's not a bullshit play style, meaning it's not going to work just because you don't want to choose to play it. No, it works most of the time for most of the people that choose to do it because of the speed, how the game plays out, right? So, knowing this, I know that that's like their little last battle that they're trying to do. Let's be real here. Do y'all see any of the ISO guys, the dribble guys here? Stevezo, do y'all see any of them going crazy? What's his name? Bald head, crackhead? Do y'all see any of them going crazy? Where are they at? See, there's a difference. You can be really glitchy and nasty with the glitchy moves and look fancy, and then there's a shifty side where you're really shifty. It's like you're coordinate, or you're being coordinate with all these moves. You're using them properly. You know what I mean? You're using them to attack, score, and you just getting into a different bag that's just like your own pattern. You know what I mean? That's a difference. But since now that they're slowing down some of the natural ISO god, dribble god's patterns, the only thing that was nice was the D-Rose left, right. That was literally like their thing. People don't really see it. Even though people were still dribbling, doing crazy stuff, it's not the same anymore. It's like defenders are good enough now to lock you up if you're just trying to do that all game. You're not going to be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's how they made the defense. So let me wrap this up by showing you guys how deep detail 2K23 and 2K22 is. This is the same game. We're just going to get the second part. We're getting like part 2. That's it. 2K23 part 2. We're going to be in the same city. Stuff may be changed. Certain icons may look different on the screen. So we're getting a new visual look and like, okay, damn, that looks different. Okay, that's cool. And they're going to turn up new different things, probably at different events. You know, of course, every year. But come on now, it's 2K. Inside shot success. Close shot success. Mid-range success, 3-point success. Do you see it? This is 3 categories I just went through. I mean 4. Okay? 4 with different lanes of how your success could play out depending on how you take your shots. Layup success, all right? So we see that layup success and close shot success. Wouldn't you think close shot is like the same, right? Wouldn't you think inside success should go in? That should be layup success. Why are they breaking it down like that? Different types of shots. A layup is there's different layups. There's a standing layup. There's a driving layup where you're running. There's a Euro layup. Yeah, hey. I mean, those are all going to go into the layup success, but I'm just trying to tell you how certain close shots won't be, like if you shoot a floater, it's not considered a layup. You see what I'm saying? It's certain different things. Let's keep going. Shot coverage impact. Change the impact of being open or covered on all shots. Now this goes so deep right here. If you're 6'10", you naturally get a blinders. So you can run blinders on bronze, but players don't think like that. They think, damn, oh, I only could get a silver. My blinders ain't high, so I'm not going to take a blinder shot on a tall build. Or I'm a 6'8", and then there's the small guard on me. my blinders is on bronze or silver. I'm not gonna take it though. See, that's when people are losing, getting lost in 2K at that point. You just still stuck in the gold Hall of Fame, and everything else is like, damn, no, silver is good now. Bronze, all that is good now. Your stats and attributes, all it correlates and goes together. You gotta look at yourself like you got a whole little puzzle piece to make yourself. Man, y'all gotta stop with that being so simple with it. Shot coverage impact. So, and what else can change this? What else can protect you from this shot coverage impact, right? Blinders, mismatch expert if you're a small player. You know, there's a lot of defensive badges. That's why I start to call certain offense badges defense badges. Not defense, but defense badges. Defense badges. That's the right word. Defense badges, meaning they're there to defend your offense, your shot. Deadeye's there to defend you. Blinders there to defend you. You having a higher height, shooting over small players, that's there to defend you. Shoot over them if you're taller. Know that you have a more chance of hitting that window. Have that IQ in your mind. You know, it's different things. Shot timing impact. So your shot timing is a certain impact. Change the impact of the shot meter timing. Do y'all see this? Dunk and traffic frequency. There's a frequency. Do y'all know what the word frequency means? So that means when you're dunking in traffic, there's a certain frequency number. And I can push this up. I can go up. Look, I can go up and down in dunk traffic. And if I want to, I can put this up and down. You can play with these numbers yourself. But understand what I'm trying to show you from seeing these numbers right here. 2K has a certain set numbers. Dunk and traffic success. So the frequency for you to be able to get a dunk, to pull a dunk off, that's the frequency for you to be able to pull it off and get the dunk to rise up. So let's say, don't you know sometimes you dribbling somebody next to you, they bumping you a little bit, right? And you can't get the dunk off just because they got the right bump on you and you didn't get the right lane animation. Y'all got to understand that's all there. 2K's game is just not fully ultra realistic so you can see it yourself and know, okay, this is what's happening. That's why I can't make this movement right now. Even though people should be able to see it with the animations that we got now, but some people are still not there to that level yet. Right? Now you see it, dunk and traffic success. There's a success rate for it. I ain't touching all these stats. Y'all see how 2K got them? There's a success rate for it. Numbers. A whole little number system. Pass accuracy. Alley-oop success. Contact shot success. Y'all see this? Change the success on all contact shots. And this became even more new too as well. Contact shots. Haven't some of y'all been shooting greens in the rec? And one? But why is it not so prominent though? And that happens a lot though. Greens, middies, layups. Definitely on layups. That happens so much. And ones on layups is crazy. It's crazy that 2K can't get it to like how it is in real life. I'm telling you, there's too much tough layups that go in. So that's why I understand them when they taking their time, they going slow. I don't be siding with them. I see why. I be looking at them like, man, y'all need to pick y'all game up. That's how I be looking at them like, y'all getting there. I see y'all going down that way, but man, I remember I used to do way more in real life. Even NBA players, like when Isaiah Thomas was like, man, I could finish way better in real life than this. You see what I'm saying? He said that even to Ronnie 2K, I believe. Contact shot success. This is going to be more turned up in the next year. You got it like that. You timing it right. Look at this. This goes hand in hand with this. Shot timing impact. That's still an impact. You time your shot properly. While you're getting contact, you still can green. It has been proven in 2K if you do it at the right time. But it's so difficult to do that. You got to have the right skill. It's like it's going to happen naturally throughout in the game. You know what I mean? Ball security. Right. Y'all see it. Here's one that I want to show y'all right here. This is how I know they putting that bump stuff in the game next year. Body up sensitivity. Controls how sensitive the dribbler, and then you see the other marking to show defender collision are. So strength, like this literally does not matter this year. I feel like if you turn it up now, I swear in the park or something, they turned that setting down. Because it matters to extent when you get from bigger size to smaller size. When you got bigger players, that's when I feel the body up sensitivity play out. Meaning when I have my KD build or a small forward, power forward, bigger, going up against a little guy, yes, you're gonna feel the body sensitivity feeling activate right there. When you got kind of equal sizes, it kind of just plays out weird. It don't really play out on no oh, your strength is higher than his, so you're going to beat him in this. But I feel like next year, and this is how we're going to end this video, and this is where we're going to end it up at, because that's it right here. Next year, they're going to make this more realistic. So I think strength will have to start being added towards builds. Not to say that, okay, if you got a whole bunch of strength, you're going to clamp people up on the perimeter. Let me make this clear, because a lot of people that are lockdowns think this is what it means. No, it means inside. When somebody's trying to come inside to you, let's say a guard try to go and do that little layup. He tries to bump you, go into your body while you're in the paint and do that little. No, he's going to get bumped if he try to go into your body and do that little close shot layup that they try to get in the paint. No. Understand that. When you have a lockdown, that's what this is going to mean. Not you bumping them on the perimeter and you got this strength. No. Offense, I feel like they're going to add it in on offense, because you do still get bumped in real life. You still get bumped. But you only can bump to a certain point to where it's going to be a blocking foul. So on offense, yes, I feel like if you have a certain amount of strength, when you're getting bumped in traffic or bumped while you're trying to go in traffic, you're going to be able to sustain yourself more if you have strength. I believe that. Why do I believe that? Because we've seen in the trailer where we've seen Giannis do the little pro hop, bump him. He's still in control and he's still finishing the rock while the other guy's out of control. I hope you guys understood this video right here. I have many of gems coming. This is just one. I have many of gems coming. We about to lock in. I'm going crazy. It's that time. Hit the like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.